What's up, everybody? Tonight, we're looking at Norman Powell, over 2.5 threes. He's covered 8 of his last 10, 13 of 17, averaging 4 per game. They're versus Minnesota tonight, again at home versus Minnesota tonight, minus 142 on DraftKings. Taurean Prince, over 1.5 threes. He's covered 8 of his last 10, averaging 2.4 per game over those 10 games. They're at home versus Atlanta tonight, minus 115 on North Star. And remember, Atlanta's perimeter defense is one of the worst in the NBA. So I'll also probably be looking at Damian Lillard over his three-pointers. Probably be set somewhere around 3.5. And I expect Lillard to probably connect on maybe even 5 tonight in that game. We'll see if I play that or not, but that's another thought that I haven't really researched yet. I should have looked into that Damian Lillard. As I was talking about this, I just clicked in my head, look at Damian Lillard a little closer this afternoon. Cade Cunningham, over 26.5 points and rebounds. He's covered this 9 of 10, 17 of 19, averaging 30.53 per game. He had 27 versus Boston their last time they played, minus 115 on Bet365. Rupe Hintz, I like his shots on goal, but there's no value unless you want to parlay it with something else. But I do like that to hit tonight. Just you can't find anything better than like minus 200, minus 210. And to me, that goes a little further than what I like to do. Toronto Maple Leafs on the money line against Nashville tonight, minus 154, 3 ET. Milwaukee Bucks, minus 4, minus 104 on Pinnacle is where I found the best odds. Back to the ice, Boston, Chicago, under 5.5 goals total. Chicago scored 3 or less goals in 11 of their last 12 games, and the unders hit in 11 of those last 13 games. Boston's last 9 games has seen the under hit 6, 2, and 1. So I am all over that under 5.5 tonight, minus 110 on 3 ET. Dallas Stars, LA Kings, under 6. The unders cashed in each of the last 5 meetings and 8 of the last 10 times these two teams have played. The under 6, 2, and 1 in LA's last 9 games as well, minus 118 on Pinnacle. I'd lean Norman Powell over his 19.5 points. I know I already set him for the threes as well, but I think he could eclipse that 19.5, even if he only plays 24, 25 minutes. 2 games back from injury. I don't think he's played more than 27 yet. He's covered this number quite comfortably. Minnesota, minus 2.5. They're 8-2 straight up, 7-3 against spread their last 10 meetings versus the Clippers. I'm going to hope that streak kind of continues tonight. Minus 113 on Sports Interaction. Las Vegas, Anaheim, another. Sorry for bouncing back and forth. The way I do my shit is I go onto my analytics page. I don't look at teams or names or nothing, just at numbers. Then I go through, figure out who I like and who I don't. Then I'll key on certain players that I want to look up and research. I'll cross-reference that with the other analytics site that I like to use. There's 2 that I like to use. There's actually 3 sites that I do look at quite frequently. And that's how I kind of determine and come up with my favorite picks each day. I also use my eye test a lot, how teams are playing, how players are performing, what matchups they have, is there injuries on the other side, or a great matchup to take advantage of or to stay away from. But anyways, Las Vegas, Anaheim, under 6.5 goals. The unders hit 7 times out of the last 10 meetings, minus 115 on Proline. College basketball, Grant Nelson of Alabama. He's the big man for Alabama, over 14.5 points. He had 24 points, 12 rebounds in the Sweet 16 versus North Carolina last year. And their front court, their back court's back, but their front court has got weaker than last season. I think Nelson can take advantage and easily get into the 20-point range in this game. Auburn, plus 2.5 versus Duke, minus 106 on Pinnacle. Oh, sorry, Grant Nelson. That's minus 105 on Sports Interaction. Auburn, plus 2.5 versus Duke, minus 106 on Pinnacle. And I'm also going to take Auburn on the money line, but that's a smaller play, plus 130 on Botano. I am a Duke hater. I'll be right up front with that. That's why it's a small play on Auburn on the money line. You basically have, my opinion, Auburn, the best overall team in the nation. Duke probably has 2 of the most talented players in the nation. I'll go with the overall team in this one, and that's another reason, even taking my Duke hate aside, I do actually think this is a nice spot for Auburn. They have more credible wins on the year this season. Duke has faltered in their two marquee matchups so far this season. They could rebound, they got the talent to, but I'm going to roll with the underdogs in this one on Auburn. And that's all I got for you guys tonight. Good luck with all your bets. Hopefully you profit a lot. Peace.